these riches, and God answered me by waking me up every day to go get it. I gotta get it. I have to get it. Motivate these streets before you win. You have to learn to fit. All my life was told I wasn't shit. That motivated me to get up off my ass and grit. Jump off the porch, hustling. Graveyard shit. You know they only fuck with you with foreigns on the whip. Change triplets, water on the wrist. Yeah. Them bitches on me now, back then they wouldn't fuck with this. Houses on the hill, look immaculate. Money talks, talking broke's a foreign acts. Everything in life never happens on accident. Pushing albums, merch package, really trap. My baby a Louis bag, it's a letter. No, I got it. Now she down for anything, just for the satisfaction.
All my niggas held it down, now we winning now. We was dreaming about this life, now we get it now. She know she doubted me, I bet she get it now. The love was fake when I was broke, wouldn't even get a smile. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. Yeah, I bet they get it now.
Potted meat and piss stains, we just flip the mattress. That hit you talking shit, we above. Ain't no rappers ahead of me, these niggas all behind. Faking like they with the beef, but they all salami. These niggas lit and die, that's why they 5 beside me. I'm walking lick, but please try me, check on where it's side. Ain't really with it, I can tell just how he moving sloppy. Watching all that paid in full, never real, just copy. Man, I was told, you hang around 9 broke niggas, man, you gonna be the 10th. You hang around 9 millionaires, nigga, and you gonna be the 10th.
All my niggas held it down, now we winning now. We was dreaming about this life, now we get it now. She know she doubted me, I bet she get it now. The love is fake when I was broke, wouldn't even get a smile. They get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now.
Nigga came from potted meat and hoe cakes, nigga, to shrimp and bone and fillets, nigga. Y'all niggas know about that. Eating escargot and caviar, my nigga. Step y'all game up.
All my niggas held it down, now we winning now. We was dreaming about this life, now we get it now. She know she doubted me, I bet she get it now. The love is fake when I was broke, wouldn't even get a smile. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now.
These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that tell so well.
Some hood tales, nigga. Some real motherfucking hood tales. Yeah, this is me.
So well.
I woke up about a quarter to 8. Just knew I had to be in the rich today. Shit, showered and shaved, then I hit the front gate. Didn't hesitate to leave out the driveway. Smash West 80, hit the parkway. At the light, seen a bad bitch look my way. Rolled down the window, said, girl, what's up with you? Her name was Crystal and said I could slide through. Knock a meter at the Barracks around 10 to 2. Then she made a right at the light and I went through. Checked my phone, was due to hitting me. He said slide through, he on B Street. I said for sure, I'm on my way. I left Hilltop, made a left on the Parkway, and I'm dipping about 80 on the wayway. Nowhere spotted the damn police. I pulled up, hopped out, my nigga was good. Seen Swaggy in the back, rolling the backwood. My auntie buzzing off the drink, talking hella shit. And my uncle yapping too, can't tell him to quit. Dude pulled me to the side, had to tell me some news. He said some niggas hating on us cause we got the juice. They heard about them 500,000 views on YouTube. And they heard about the deals that's coming through. I said wow, These days niggas mad on some bullshit. He said he knew one of their cousins was a setup bitch, and then he said her name, that was real suspicious. Damn, I had to step back real quick. I said I just saw her ass on me to come that way. Talking about that ass is mine today, and she was bad as fuck, and I was gon' swing through. But now I know she was plotting, trying to give me the blues. He said, nigga, thank God you came. Them niggas probably waiting on you so they can spill your brains. I got the Mac in the ooh, what you trying to do? Swagger got the 9, he can roll with us too. I'm just sitting hella mad, can't get off that shit. Just because we on the road, niggas getting jealous. All these cops killing us, we supposed to band together. But it won't be today, my nigga, it's whatever. Hopped in the stolo, never took my whip. Picked up the phone, start to call this bitch. I ran my game so smooth, she said I'm waiting on you. You can park on 7, and the gate just walked through. I said okay, then I hung up the phone. Thank God I left my whip at my auntie's home. We got the element, a surprise nigga, let's get it. Ski mask on the lap, gloves on fit. We drove past a block just to scope out the scene. Bit another corner, came up on the back streets. Sitting back low, who can spot them niggas? Swagger jumped up and he pointed his finger. He said, there them niggas. We only need 2 things that clip in that trigger. We rolled up on they ass, got to blapping and busting. Laid they ass down, window seen their cousin. I seen 2 shells in the window when the bitch ducked. Hop back in the glow, yelling, bitch, now what? Thought that you had a nigga set up. Now the tables have turned, dish the whip in the cuts. Then we hit the stove, just to cop us a brew. Then we heard the sirens pass us, the boys blue. Walked back to my auntie's house and turned on the news. Now to be continued.
Yeah, nigga. Hood tales, nigga. Some real motherfucking hood tales, nigga. Real rich.
These are the tales. These are the tales. These are the tales. These are the tales of the freaky tales.
Hey, yo, check this out. You can't wear a crown with your head down. I mean, look at it. My man coming home. You home, B. You shining. Let's go to timeout. Now my nigga may bail from hell, it's time to prevail. Jumped in that whip quick, break lights and tail. Changing his fit, you legit tie your squeal. Tim's for your kick, here's your not count your mail. Long time coming, what we gon' do next? Tear the club up, I ain't even through yet. Address is on deck, rubbers in your pocket check. GPS is taking us, what we gon' be next? Hit the set, bottles popping, we at the door knocking. Open the door, so shorty with the door knockers. Pulled him in close, hello, then she start rocking. It grin, that's when he heard that go knocking. Yo, you shining G, nah J, no I ain't we. This all you and me and you around family. Now hit the flow, B and have a good time. Kush in the air, shotgunning you in your mind. Time out. Pull a big flick, yeah, we got the fire out. Sparking the splits, we lit and call that shit couch. This crocodile, how you done, D? Walk about, Ciroc bottles in the air. Oh, it's a party now. Girls shake a derriere. And thugs dancing wild. Get your 2-step on, if you know how. Good times going down. Ice grills not allowed. Pull a big flick, yeah, we got the fire out. Sparking the splits, we lit and call that shit couch. This crocodile, how you done, D? Walk about, Ciroc bottles in the air. Oh, it's a party now. Girls shake a derriere. And thugs dancing wild. Get your 2-step on, if you know how. Good times going down. Ice grills not allowed.
Big drip, big drip, big drip. Look at my neck, look at my wrist. Got the game on lock, vice grip. Glock got a 30 clip, guaranteed to hit. Hit the block and get it done and get a nigga slip. Got these haters go to yellow, all looking pissed. Told the bitch, loose lips, sink ships. So don't your monkey ass say shit. Can't see these suckers through these Gucci frames. Me and go moving things, send a bitch and brought it right back like a boomerang. Went with us from the start, no you can't hang. Like nip that money all in, risk game. Big drink in the cup, finna wake it up. Flow full of ones, gon' rake it up. Better
better aim, Lord, a yapper, it be picking up. Running up on us, you shit out of luck.
Time out. Pull a big flick, yeah, we got the fire out. Sparking the splits, we lit and call that shit couch. This crocodile, how you done, D? Walk about, Ciroc bottles in the air. Oh, it's a party now. Girls shaking derriere, and thugs dancing wild. Get your two-step on, if you know how. Good times going down. Ice grills not allowed. Time out. Pull a big flick, yeah, we got the fire out. Sparking the splits, we lit and call that shit couch. This crocodile, how you done, D? Walk about, Ciroc bottles in the air. Oh, it's a party now. Girls shaking derriere, and thugs dancing wild. Get your two-step on, if you know how. Good times going down. Ice grills not allowed.
Godzilla the monster, you know what I'm about. I'm in the grindhouse trying to get these dimes out. Quarter the keys, my birds fly south. The timeouts when you pushing Amy Winehouse. Iced out, ice creams, let me find out. I have your trick on my team, no tryouts. Her mouth, my house when I slide out. They just talking real wavy till they wipe out.
Time out. Pull a big flick, yeah, we got the fire out. Sparking the splits, we lit and call that shit couch. This crocodile, how you done, D? Walk about, Ciroc bottles in the air. Oh, it's a party now. Girls shaking derriere, and thugs dancing wild. Get your two-step on, if you know how. Good times going down. Ice grills not allowed. Time out. Pull a big flick, yeah, we got the fire out. Sparking the splits, we lit and call that shit couch. This crocodile, how you done, D? Walk about, Ciroc bottles in the air. It's a party now. Girls shaking derriere, and thugs dancing wild. Get your two-step on, if you know how. Good times going down. Ice grills not allowed.
Should I give y'all another one? Fuck it.
They open up outside. Ayy. They open up outside. We don't wanna miss. Ayy. Oh. We don't wanna miss. Oh. Yeah. We up on a mission. Ayy. We up on a mission. Oh. Yeah. Tonight we on a mission. We on a mission. Oh. Baby girl, we finna get naughty. They open up outside. They open up outside. About my body. We just wanna party. We just wanna party. We smoking it. Wanna party, girl, like you don't care. Use your body on me so expensive. Just told a broke bitch, mind your business. Riding city to city, boy, I be wiggling. In NKC, nigga, I be digging. Please approach cautiously, I got the stick on me. Call of Duty on your head, I don't miss, homie. You know I'm about that bread like cannolis. A fool with a shot like Ginobili. My bitch like Elsa, where her wrist frozen. Ollie Jackson, free on niggas, I'm in the open. Want me dead, keep wishing and hoping. Vicious beef, I'm the rich, not open. We on a mission. Ooh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. They open up outside. About my body. We don't party. Smoking the air. We don't party.
They open up outside. Yeah, they open up outside. Oh, they open up outside. Said they open up outside. Daddy, we like to party. They open up outside and I really love my body. Hold up feeling naughty, said we on a mission. Got blunts with the gas keys and ignition. Catch me outside, nigga, how about that? Ain't going home cause we tired of all that. Bad bitches link up, OGs can slide too. I just wanna party, be naughty all night long.
We on a mission. Ooh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. They open up outside. About my body. We don't party. Smoking the air. We don't party. Good in that YSL. Wanna take you to the crib, little show and tell. We can keep it our secret, no kiss and tell. In the club, don't make it rain, I'ma make it hell. Yeah, we outside, slide to the function. A sip of that trunk, we have it ready to move something. Big dripper on the rocks, I'm coming. Got you linen on, yeah, to show the pool something. Yeah, when that make a model foreign hoes not ignoring. Got that big body, and you love to hear warm. The drama turn around, she don't do boring. Ain't about it bad, then I'm ignoring this. We on a mission. Ooh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. They open up outside. About my body. We just wanna party. We smoking it in the air. We just wanna party. Girl, like you don't care. Tonight we on a mission. We on a mission. Ooh, baby girl, we finna get
I'm gonna cut y'all off. What's going on? Man, I went to the wrong scene too. I was supposed to get y'all my full face, man. Yes, sir. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Vicious V, man. Tapping in with y'all on another one, man. I'm trying to get shit streaming, man. Shit ain't getting right on this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm switching phones right now. But yeah. We got another one in for y'all, man. We finna get it in live, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait till the weekend to get live with y'all, man. I said, fuck it, man. I gotta get y'all a dose of the V, a Vicious V, man, a little early, man, on a Thursday, man. Cause boy, it's supposed to be a bad storm coming in where I'm at. So I'm like, man, you know, they talk about power outages and all that stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be safe than sorry and get y'all a dose of the game a little early when I can. You feel me? Before the storm roll in. So here it is. Y'all got me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. Loving and feeling the music, man. You know, that's all me right there. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all feeling the music, man, please, man, stream that thing, man. I'm on all digital platforms, man. Just look up Vicious V. You know what I'm saying? I got my past projects, Real Richmond 1, Real Richmond 2 on that thing. Me and Chuck T, my boy Chuck T with Rich City Studios. Shout outs to him. We did a project together called Focus. That's on all digital outlets. Make sure y'all check that out. Me and my boy Go Getter. Shout out my boy Go Getter from Chicago. Me and him just did a project together too. You know what I'm saying? Repercussions. Make sure y'all check that out too. And yeah, man, you know, we doing the damn thing, man. While y'all at it, man, make sure y'all head to Real Richmond LLC. Link is in the description and cop that merch, man. Support the brand, you know what I'm saying? And what else we got, man? Just a little quick housekeeping. Oh, make sure y'all subscribe to the Empire Builders, you know what I'm saying, YouTube channel. Link should be in the description to that, which I gotta check because I don't think I did update it. But make sure y'all subscribe to that, man, you know what I'm saying? Because man, we building that channel up. That's something new that we doing. You know, where we gonna talk more about, you know, getting to the business, getting to the money, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, that's what it's all about, man. We gotta get to the money. You know what I'm saying? F all these, you know what I'm saying, trying to get out a Brennard or something. You know what I'm saying? Man, we ain't caring about these bras like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what, man? Once you get to the money, man, the females come with it, boy. You know what I'm saying? Them Brennards come with it, boy. You feel me? Stop crashing out over these bras, man. Especially these bras that's up in these trash cultures, man. Any bra that's over here idolizing these Instagram hoes, man, leave them for the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. You feel me? Leave them for the streets, man. You feel me? We ain't crashing out over these bras, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be real men, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, leave that for these beta males. Leave that for these, you know, what that girl, Brittany Renner was talking about, how these NBA players, man, all these cats is dum-dums. You know what I'm saying? Man, leave that for them dummies. You know what I'm saying? Let them dummies crash out for these Instagram hoes, man. We ain't crashing out for these hoes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All these hoes who want to idolize these love and hip-hop hoes, we ain't crashing out for them hoes. Them Zeus hoes, we ain't crashing out for them type of hoes. We ain't doing that. You feel me? We getting to the bag at Empire Builders, man. So make sure y'all subscribe to that, man, and show how we get to the money. Because once you get the money, everything else gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What else, man? Just please like, subscribe, man. Please share the content if y'all feeling it. If y'all loving it, y'all get some enjoyment out of it. Because, y'all see the topics, man. We got a lot to get to. This boy Newsom out here in California, man, he facing another recall. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to dive a little bit more into that. And we finna tap in with Yukmouth on Yukmouth TV. Because just was watching a stream where he was over here. Him and somebody else was on there rocking with Gavin Newsom, explaining how they, you know, why they rock with Gavin Newsom and all this stuff. And, it's for a very interesting reason. So we finna for sure react to that and tap into that. So shout out Yukmouth and Yukmouth TV for providing us with this good reactionary content, because I'm finna go in. And then Roland Martin interviews Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dalton. Oh my God. We for sure got to talk about Roland. You know what I'm saying? Because this boy, yeah. We finna go in on him, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just ridiculous what this man was doing with this woman. So, you know, that's pretty much what we got. Man, hey, I got to tell y'all a quick story, though. So I was out yesterday holding an event, right? And I'm in Lafayette, right, in the Bay. So, if y'all from the Bay, y'all know Lafayette. That's pretty much like central Contra Costa County, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like the suburbs, it's like on the other side of the hill of Oakland and stuff like that, pretty much upscale neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no house in that neighborhood under $1 million, you feel me? Probably under 1.5 to be exact. But I'm sitting there at the library out there holding an event, and man, I'm seeing like cars whiz, like police cars going crazy, right? They whizzing through. All of a sudden I'm looking, I'm like, damn, what's going on? You feel me? All of a sudden I'm hearing more and more come. So I finally turn around and look, and I seen like it was black SUV ones, right? I said, oh yeah. I said, hey, if it's them black SUVs, I said, something real serious. I'm like, it ain't just like no accident. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that. It's like, man, maybe somebody done robbed somebody or whatever. It's a police chase going on. Something going on, man. When them black SUVs come out, oh yeah, something big popping. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, yeah, I was right. It was a high-speed chase. These clowns try to whip through, go the back way from Lafayette or from Orinda into the, when you go the back way from that side from Orinda, you take San Pablo Dam Road, and you know what I'm saying, it gets you to the Rich, you know what I'm saying, my section. I guess because that's a two-way highway, you know what I'm saying, a two-lane highway. I guess they ended up having a head-on collision with another car, you know what I'm saying, so police was able to stop them, you know what I'm saying, and it was many. It messed up the whole, because, it was during commuting hours, so it messed up the whole corridor yesterday. It was crazy, man, but, shout out to the police, man, for doing what they got to do, man, to get rid of these bums, because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I'm shouting out the police for this one, for this specific one. These motherfuckers robbed a Taco Bell. A Taco Bell. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I know that Taco Bell just dropped a new menu. I know the menu probably, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, the menu that fire? You feel me? I said, boy, that menu, niggas is crashing out for these Choco Tacos. They brought back Choco Tacos and niggas don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? They dropped some new chicken empanadas. Niggas said, boy, hey, we need that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas held up a Taco Bell nigga for the Choco Tacos. You feel me? I said, damn. I said, man, you gotta be, bro. These cats is that down bad, bro, where you gonna rob a Taco Bell. You gonna rob a Taco Bell, bro. You gonna take a risk. It's what I'm saying, bro. Like, a lot of these cats out here that's doing all this stupid stuff, bro, these is goofballs. I'm not finna advocate and protest for these goofballs and talk about freedom. Y'all robbing Taco Bells. If I'm gonna take a risk, if I'm gonna take a chance, I'm gonna make it worth it. Right? It's like with, who was it? Was it John Gotti or was it, or Al Capone? I think it was Al Capone back in the day. He was asked, why are you robbing banks? Why would you rob a bank, right? He said, because that's where the money is, motherfucker. What you mean? What we talking about? That's where the money is. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna crash out, man, crash out for something, you know what I'm saying? Crash out where it's gonna be something, worth the risk. You crashing out over Taco Bell? Over Choco Tacos? Cheesy Gordita Crunches? Crunch Wrap Supremes? You crashing out over the Mexican pizza? Like, what? Really? And they probably thought they was really doing something. That's what I'm saying, man. These goofies, man. A lot of times it be these dumbass suburb kids who want to call themselves, act like that they hood and want to play gangster, want to do hood stuff just so they could be on social media. Man, y'all crashing out over stupid stuff, and for what? Lock them up. You know what I'm saying? Lock them up. Lock them up. Let them get them, put them in a cell with a man named Tonto and let Tonto play with that booty hole. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? You gonna crash off of something that stupid, man.
Go in, sit in with Tonto, man. Have him play with your booty hole, man. You feel me? It is what it is. I ain't gonna feel sorry for you. I ain't gonna say free you. I ain't gonna say, oh man, the police is wrong for that. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say F the law. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just say good job. Good job. You crashed out over tacos, Bill, boy. Come on, man. I thought that was just hilarious. I was like, boy, I gotta talk about it with the chat tomorrow. Cause I'm like, this is the stupidity. This is the stuff that we dealing with right now. We dealing with cats crashing out over stupidity. And everybody want to talk about root causes and, oh, but it's because of this. Man, F all that. F that. See, that's what I'm saying. When you somebody that's from the ghetto, I'm talking about from the ghetto. I'm really from the ghetto. I'm from North Richmond, California. I'm from the ghetto. The hood. You know what I'm saying? The hood. Ain't nobody giving a damn about no root causes and all this stuff. Man, these cats is crashing out and want to be in this street stuff over stupid stuff. It ain't because, oh, you know, I ain't got no food on the table, or oh, I got to take care of my family this, I got to take care of my family that. Man, it's plenty of ways for you to do that, but y'all choosing to be in this street stuff. It's cats that's choosing it. They got other opportunities. Everybody from the ghetto ain't over here immersed in the street stuff. I wasn't. Everybody understands and knows it's other ways up out of this. But you got some cats in the hood that just choose it. It ain't, bro, all that stuff from the 60s and 70s, right? When Ford Motor Plants was closing down out here in Richmond and, you know, displacing a lot of black people, and it was no work out there. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was pretty much down bad and down and out. All that, like, if you understand when cats be trying to bring up root causes and all this stuff, man, they talking about shit that happened in the 60s and 70s. That ain't got nothing to do with what's going on now. It don't. It don't anymore. We got so much, especially out here in California. We got so much opportunities. And it's out there for everybody. There's, man, all these millions that we spending on programs and all this stuff, all these millions that we spending on pathways and opportunities. Employers is over here making ways and opportunities for cats to get on that got felonies. It's no excuse today in 2024. And that's the thing, especially a lot of the black people that hold these positions, when they talk about these root causes and the issues in the hood and all this stuff, they, like I said, they talking from a past tense like it's still going on now. It's not. It's not. The reason why it continues to go on is because we constantly voting the same people in office who don't provide a solution for us, who just sit there and just keep the hood. That's it. They raid the coffers. They go ahead and use the pain and the struggle for the people that's in the hood to go ahead and funnel it through their nonprofits. Act like that they gonna do something and don't do nothing. Then once that money come in, once that taxpayer money come in, they go ahead and raid in the coffers. They going ahead figuring out what can they do, how can they reallocate, do this, do that, so that way, shoot, a lot of them can keep the money. That's how they surviving. That's why they in a nice house and could afford the $1 million houses and all this stuff, or able to buy some investment property or start a business or do this and do that. That's how they surviving. It's a business for them. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupidity, bro. Like, come on, man. It's 2024. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody giving a damn about no root causes, especially when you from the ghetto. When you really from the ghetto, ain't no root causes. It's just simply cats who want to do this shit. Cats who, I'm in love with this street shit. It's in me. It's cats that got that mentality that accepted that lifestyle. And it's cats that's from it that's saying, nah, we finna go another way. Plain and simple. It's plain and simple. It really is. But this is why I don't like when you got people that ain't even from it. They want to get an opinion and stuff. Just like when they was robbing and raiding stores out there in Frisco, and it was like somebody in the comments, oh, well, that's their fault for over here having high-end stores, you know, right there in the same neighborhood as distressed and down and out people. And people are going into those stores and being able to buy those stuff or just flaunting their wealth in front of them. I said, ho, what you talking about? This is in Union Square. What hood or what ghetto is in Union Square? In Frisco. Stupidity. I'm like, what are you talking about? Let alone, okay, so what? That makes, so I'm somebody that works hard, busts my ass for my stuff, and I want to buy something that I like, and you know what I'm saying, and want to be able to wear it, because that's what I bought it for. I'm not going to buy no Gucci just to what? Have it in my closet? No, I want to wear what I bought, man. I work hard for it. If I buy some Christians, I want to wear my Christians. What you mean? What we talking about? I gotta worry about how somebody else gonna feel because they can't get it. That's a personal problem. So I'm the victim. If these cats want to run up on me, I'm the victim. It's my fault. Man, get up out of here. I was like, see, this is people like that. I'm like, this is what's wrong with California. Period. I said, people like that, just stupid. I said, see, this is why cats like that, silence them. Bro, you don't matter. If y'all want to go hug trees, go fucking hug trees. Plain and simple. If y'all want to go ahead and have that bum-ass lifestyle, have that communist lifestyle, whatever, where y'all just, everybody just bums and broke down and out, then go ahead. That's the life that you chose. But just because you chose that life don't mean that we all got to live that life. Yeah, nah. I'd rather for y'all to go ahead and live that life. Go ahead and live that life while us people that are behind and at the bottom, we going to go ahead and try to elevate ourselves and pass you up. Pass you and your kids up. How about that? You know what I'm saying? On the hood. But that's enough of my rant, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here, you know, going off. But let's get to the show. Let's get to the show, man. So we finna go ahead and let's do some X trends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know this is part of the show where I go ahead and look on Twitter or X, formerly. I can't even talk today. See, I'm over here pissed off right now. Formerly known as Twitter. Thank you. And I just react to what's trending. And like I said, sometimes I might use some Instagram stuff as well, which I think I did have a hella Instagram shit. I was like, well, I got to talk about this. But we finna go real quick to X. So let me go ahead and switch y'all to the new scene. So let's see what's going on, what's happening. We got the Supreme Court, we got Diddy, we got President Biden. Massacre, academics. What's up with academics, man? What's going on with Act? Meek Mill, as soon as he get DJ Academics location. What the hell? This is how Meek about to pull up on academics. Yeah, Meek Mill ain't finna do shit. Meek said he gonna hit academics with a what? Let me see. What are you hitting academics with? Can we get some sound?
Combination.
Okay, combination. Okay, so let's see. Here go academics. Niggas cried over sitting 6 months in jail for popping a willie, but you want me to believe he's so gangster he finna ask the whole internet for my address. Front his move bout what he finna then do it. Nigga, please find someone to play with. Freak Mill. I promise you, put no fear in my heart. Freak Mill crazy. Okay, so I guess. Oh, okay. I think wasn't it? I think somebody said something about Diddy.
I guess Meek Mill or Diddy was at some island or something, messing with some underage girls, and I think it was like that lawsuit with that producer. I think it was that producer, and was saying that he was over here at some island messing with underage girls, and he didn't say Meek Mill's name, but he was like, it was an artist from Philly that dated Nicki Minaj. Well, who we know, you know what I'm saying? Who we know that is? Well, Meek Mill, right? So I guess that's what's going on. So I guess academics must have did a show about it, and I guess he's trending because Meek Mill over here feeling some kind of way. Okay, hold on, let me see. Meek Mill, the governor called me and checked me. I took it down after I explained to him that this guy that powered the biggest rap beefs that killed some of my friends playing undercover, new music out, we off him. Okay. You still getting told what to do by old white men. Just stop cosplaying as a gangster man. We respect the reform shit you do. You talking like you anything else is just laughable. And plus, you still ain't addressed the nigga who sued you and said the shit. Well, hey, that's crazy. IDK, what I'm doing? Yeah, so I guess that's what's going on. Well, I mean, Meek Mill, boy, you got some explaining to do. What's going on? And I think that's kind of factual. It's like, so did Meek Mill even address that situation? I'm not sure. Did he address those allegations? Hold up, man. I wasn't at no island with no underage girls, with no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff. Did Meek Mill address it? I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta find out, man. Y'all let me know if Meek Mill addressed that. But hey, bro, if you was over here doing, you know what I'm saying, doing some Epstein stuff with Diddy, then hey, boy, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. IDF, Andrew. Is this like Andrew Tate? That boy Andrew Tate trending or something? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to Instagram. Twitter ain't got nothing popping like that, except for that Meek Mill. But let's go ahead and go to the IG thing. Let's see. I think on my messages. Yeah. Let's go on to messages. What I wanted to show. Oh yeah, I did wanted to show this. No, I think I did this one already. Yeah, I think it was more so this one. Hey, y'all saw this video? The Secret of Selling to the Negro. This is back in 1954. It's crazy.
Word is recognition. But perhaps because he's had so little of it, the Negro needs even more. This need is a very real and important one. It shows up even in many of the Negro's shopping habits. Anyone who sells or wants to sell to the Negro customer should know about some of these habits. To begin with, most Negroes buy by brand. They ask for products by name. They're quick to turn down off-brands. Now for the second. The Negro buys good quality merchandise. Symbols of quality and prestige are very important to the Negro customer. This woman, for example, is buying fine crystalware. But she is also buying the admiration and approval of her friends and relatives. It's a well-known fact that many Negro customers are influenced by the opinions of others. And here's the third thing to remember when selling to a Negro customer. When he specifically asks for one thing, don't try to sell him something else. If you do, he'll probably react something like this.
Doesn't he think I've got the money to pay for it?
He wants to be sold on quality, not price. The Negro buys by brand, he buys quality, and he doesn't like to be switched at point of sale. These are the keys to selling the Negro customer. The secret of selling to the Negro is expressed in one word. That word is recognition.
What y'all think? What y'all think, man?
Y'all think they were spot on? Y'all think they were spot on? Huh? Let me look at the comments. I think
The secret of selling to the Negro.
somebody kind of said, let's see, this could be any race. Everyone likes quality. That brother who helped film this video is Uncle Tom. With agreement should come change. Too often we agree with things, see and hear the truth, and yet fail to adhere to it. That says something about each and every one of us who are constantly guilty of this mindset. This video feels like a Chappelle Show skit. That's facts. That would be dope. I feel like Dave Chappelle will react to this, something like this, or make a skit. This is a human issue, not a color issue. I mean, I agree. You know, I think they... See, people got to understand, right? This is 1954, right? This is during Jim Crow, segregation, all this stuff, right? It wasn't... The whole emphasis when it comes to white businesses and all that stuff and selling to black people, right? The issue that I see where I guess it was necessary for white people to make this video because they had to understand the Negro, so-called Negro mindset, right? Because I said it all the time. I said it's crazy how we had our own businesses. We had our own everything. We had our own neighborhoods, right? Granted, yes. Did white people come burn them down, do all this stuff? Yes. However, don't let that kind of really misconstrue y'all. We rebuilt some of those neighborhoods and we were still thriving and starting our own businesses. Don't act like, oh, well, we built our cities and that town got burnt down, that one over there, towns was getting burnt down, black towns and black businesses was getting burnt down and we was just, well, I guess we ain't gonna rebuild no more. No. See, and that's the thing that gets me. A lot of people act like we just was scared to rebuild. No, we was like, man, we still gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all making y'all grandmas and grandpas and great grandmas generation look like some punks when they wasn't no punks. When we the punks in this, as far as compared to them, we the ones that's over here soft. They wasn't no punks back in the day. It wasn't just black people over here running scared of white people. Oh my God, white folks coming to get us. They wasn't no punks. They was busting back. It was hella black people back in the day busting back at they motherfucking asses. Was willing to die standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Real motherfuckers. Them was real cats. A lot of motherfuckers today will fold. But yet y'all don't, we face no discrimination. We face that nowhere near than what they did back in the day. And we over here folding just because how somebody said and how somebody made me feel. Oh my God, they're my feelings. That hurt. You hurt my feelings. I'm gonna run in the victim Olympics. I'm gonna play victim. Black Lives Matter. You hurt my feelings. Right? Them motherfuckers weren't doing that shit back in the day in our grandma and grandpa's ages. They was bucking back. Come on now. So, we had our own stuff, but for some odd reason due to, because this was during the, revolutionary, the civil rights movements and all that stuff. They was black people. You had a lot of black people who was wanting to shop at white stores. And white people didn't understand it. They was like, wait a minute. These cats got their own stores. They got their own, economy. They got their own stuff. But for some odd reason, they over here really advocating and protesting because they want to shop at our stores. They want to eat at our restaurants. They don't want to eat at their own people's restaurants. They for some odd reason want to eat at white people's restaurants. And they over here marching and protesting, they boycotting, all the whole nine. Because they want to eat and shop at our stores. Why? Maybe this is the reason why. They look at white stores as a symbol of quality and good material, right? It's like it was a story with the black ice. With the ice, right? It was a black owned store and a white owned store. Black dude went this was something that Dr. Claude Anderson said, right? He said he witnessed this. Black man went to, like I said, it's a black-owned store, white-owned store. Both got ice machines. Ice machines are made by the same company, right? Black dude goes to the white man store to get the ice. And so Dr. Claude Anderson asked him, said, hey, man, how come you didn't go to the black-owned store right here and get the ice? It's same machine, same company. The black man said, oh, well, his ice is more lumpier. Where's she? Oh, you home early. Bored ass. He said his shit is more, more lumpier. So I'm like, and it's clueless, right? So I think that was really a lot of the mindset for a lot of black people back in the day was it could be a black-owned store or a white-owned store, probably selling the same products, same hats, same clothes, same suits, whatever. But for some reason, shopping at the white store was a symbol of more class, right? Oh, where you get that suit from? Man, I got it from this store versus this store. Oh, man, you must be doing something then, right? It's like it was like a symbol of, success or class or something, right? You was on the up and up, right? If you were shopping at the white store than the black one. You feel me? So I really think they just, made this video. And, it's out of context. It's, once again, it's pretty much every race. But, like I said, look at the date, 1954. It was more so just a black and white thing versus back then than, whites and, Latinos or Chinese, Asians, stuff like that. It was just, it was more so just plain black and white back in the day. Not this whole everybody's a person of color, right? Now everybody want to be a person of color, right? Back in the day, everybody was trying to be white. It's videos, especially during the 1950s when Mexicans was over here trying to claim a white status. Especially those that are from, Spanish descent from Spain. They was over here not trying to be classified as colors and really advocating for that. Now all of a sudden everybody want to be a person of color because it's beneficial now. But back in the day in the 50s and 60s, when, the whole civil rights movement was going on and Jim Crow segregation and all this stuff, they wasn't trying to be classified as colored. They wasn't trying to be put in the same category as black people. Now all of a sudden everybody, now it's cool to be colored. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Y'all think that's kind of blown out of proportion? Y'all let me know. I'm gonna do one more. So this one right here, I did see this one. So there was a study by Ariel Investments and Charles Schwab highlights a significant trend. Young black Americans under 40 are now the fastest growing demographic of stock market investors in the U.S., with 68% actively investing, surpassing 57% of their younger white counterparts. Interesting. I thought that was very interesting, man. Shout out to us black people. You know what I'm saying? We catching up. Pretty much, shout out to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's good that a lot of us are investing more. We're kind of being more, you know what I'm saying, financially literate, being, very well aware of, what is going to pretty much create wealth and long-term wealth. So I applaud anybody. I don't care if you black, white, pink, blue, teal, green, right? Get in the stock markets, but don't just get into it. Try to understand it. Right? Everybody wants to get in and try to treat the stock market. During the pandemic, everybody was treating the stock market like it was like a casino, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything shut down, man. I'm just going to go ahead and gamble my money on the stock market, right? Man, don't do that. It's not a casino. You know what I'm saying? Something that you really got to understand. And, you got to ride the roller coaster. It's always ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? And you got to just keep investing. You got to keep investing. That's what I'm starting to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying down debt. I'm tackling the debt. And then I'm finna start, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna really kick up on my investments. We ain't got time to waste. We ain't got time to play. Like I said, man, it's all kind of moves being made around us. It's no excuse. It's like I said in the beginning when, these cats want to talk about root causes and all this stuff. This is an example right here. F a root cause, man. If we got 68% of black people under 40 that are now investing in the stock market, come on, what's the excuse? F them root causes. You know what I'm saying? When you really from it, you know. This is an example right here. We ain't worried about no root cause and all this and all that. Come on. So, all right, that's y'all. Oh yeah, this is my tag. Oh yeah, man, I've been using that Canva crazy minute. Like, if y'all ain't know, Canva kind of did their own little AI stuff where you can kind of do a text to image and all this stuff, or text to video. I mean, I've been messing with that heavy, man. So I've been pretty much doing all my thumbnails. If y'all look at this thumbnail for this video, this stream, as well as my previous one, I did all that on Canva, bro. AI. It was crazy. It's crazy. I was like, man, this is it. This is the wave. You feel me? I'm utilizing this. But all right, let's go ahead and move on, man. So let's get on to Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom is out here facing another recall. Let's see, was it on this one or was it on Empire Builders? I saw it. Nope, here it go right here. So let's tap in. Gavin Newsom faced a recall before in which Larry Elder was running against him to replace him. Sadly, Gavin Newsom pretty much survived the recall. That's why he's still our governor. And it's just, California is always going to be California, right? You got people who's going to vote no matter what. I've been saying this on these live streams. The world is literally on fire around everybody in California. Jobs is getting lost. Our infrastructure is shitty, right? Home prices are getting more expensive. We got hella homeless people on the streets. And cold part, that's not even like, it's homeless people that's coming here from other states, right? That's a big contributing factor that is driving our homeless population sky high. It's not that it's actual people who was really lost a job out here in California and was, had a house and lost a house. Like I said, granted, it's some, but it ain't to the numbers like they trying to make it seem. No. All these RVs, come on, man. If you see some of these homeless encampments, all these RVs around here, all this stuff, that's people that's coming here. I see it all the time. It's all kind of RVs on the road, man. I see it all the time. Cats is coming here. They parking here. They here from other states, right? So homelessness is going crazy. All this stuff. I mean, and everybody just over here still voting. They just still see nothing. They got blinders on. Businesses is closing around left and right, right? Macy's is closing its San Francisco store, which I'm a pretty much deep dive into that more on the Empire Builders channel. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, like I said, man, that's more so getting to the money. So, we're going to say that for Empire Builders. But Macy's is closing its store in Frisco. And everybody getting up out of here. The world's, like I said, the world's on fire around everybody in California, but yet they still going to vote for the same people and support the same people that's destroying their area. Amazing. So, he's facing another recall. People are kind of getting fed up. They feel like that they're going to be successful because now that, things have gotten worse since his last recall, they feel like that people are going to be more open to him actually being recalled and actually voting. So let's chime in real quick.
I think that he needs to stay here, fix the problems. He certainly seems to be capable of fixing problems of a very large magnitude, like
Okay, let me go ahead and start off.
This is a preliminary element to the total process of recalling someone in office. Simultaneously, we then also filed with the Secretary of State. Now, there's been some rule changes since the last time we did this, whereby instead of having 10 top people to be the petitioners, we now had to come up with a minimum of 325 people to sign the notice of intent in a minimum of 5 counties. We went ahead and filed with over 450 signatories in less than 3 days. Got it up to the lawyer on Friday, and he went over and personally served the governor, then went down to the Secretary of State's office by about 9:30, and we completed day 1 of the process to recall the governor. Well, because his circumstances are much more favorable this time. Some of the reasons are really bad, which is we are now facing a $73 billion, according to the Legislative Analyst's Office. They upped it in literally a matter of weeks. And it's just been this list of growing problems with him, all provocated by his desire to become president, which we've always known about him. But I think the timing's bad because the state's in a lot of trouble. I mean, he was boasting in the last recall of what we always knew was a fake surplus. And now we're coming around with a budget that's fairly impossible to turn back into a surplus again for a variety of reasons. So that's what made me finally just sort of round up the troops again. Last time, as you know, we were not the primary petitioners. We were an auxiliary organization. The volunteer base is still there, however, in the original petitioners organization, which I think is now Rebuild California. So we decided at Rescue California to be the original petitioner at this point. We don't have to have the budget that we had last time because we don't need 2+ million signatures. We need at least 600,000 or 700,000 less than that. And so we're more organized, we have less to do, and we have a longer time to do it. And we've already made the mistakes that wasted time. 3 more budgets with Gavin Newsom, and this budget is now gone in a matter of weeks from $68 billion deficit to a $73 billion deficit.
That right there had me, because I'm like, how was he over here once again? See, during his first recall, we was, I think, over 50 billion in a surplus, right? So he was over here touting like, look, yeah, see, we got 50 billion in surpluses. We finna allocate X amount to the homeless. We finna allocate this. We finna allocate that. Yada, yada, right? So all of a sudden, how come all of a sudden now we 73 billion in the hole? And that's the thing. Just because we're 73 billion in the hole, that doesn't mean that we have to find 73 billion to make it up and we'd be good. No, because I think California, we have, I think our total budget, I want to say, was, I think, either 350 or 400 million. That's on 400 billion, right? That's our total state budget that we so-called bring in, like, yeah, this is what we got, right? So we have to make that budget plus another 73 billion to be in the clear. So what ways do California do that? Well, one of the ways is they raise taxes, right? Now, how California's tax structure is set up, right? Because once again, it's this whole mentality with tax the rich, make the rich people pay for all this stuff, right? So that's what they was doing. They was taxing the rich and wealthy. All those people that live in the Hollywood Hills, they was taxing the hell out of their ass. Everybody that was coming from overseas and all this stuff with all this abundance of money, Saudi Arabia, all this stuff with all this money, buying property and stuff like that in California, they was getting taxed, especially if they established like California as their home. You was getting taxed heavy, your income tax, right? So I guess that was pretty good, right? California had a pretty good, budget surplus, right? We was doing pretty good, but guess what? All those same it mind boggles me, because a lot of these people that are high up there making that much money, they voted and supported motherfuckers like Gavin. Plain and simple. Y'all was over here with all this stuff. All them Jews out there in SoCal, they was with all this stuff. Rocking with it. Had no problem paying their taxes, whatever cause and issues that was going on. These blue issues, they was all for it, all, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, y'all looking at, y'all eyeing Florida, y'all eyeing Nevada, right? I mean, Vegas, because it's like, yeah, it's just over here, the next state over. Zero income tax, you ain't got to worry about, getting taxed out the butt, right? Because they raising taxes on y'all, making it more crazier for y'all for stuff that y'all really supported and voted for. Now it's getting too crazy. Now you want to run out to Nevada, Florida, and Texas. So now guess who's the new so-called rich and wealthy? Middle-class homeowners. So when they raise taxes, guess who they raising taxes on? The middle-class homeowners. Because a lot of these other cats that's over here that made that money, that was billionaires, they gone. They out of California. So guess what? That's a lot of money no longer being accounted for in the budget. That's why we're at a $73 billion deficit. But yet, for some odd reason, this governor acts like nothing's going on. He over here going on Twitter and all this stuff, talking about what the red states is going through, all this stuff. Advocating over here for Joe Biden and Auntie Cam. But yet, our state is literally going to hell. We had a budget deficit. What you got to say to solve it? He ain't got no answers to solve it. He ain't got no ways to solve it. The way to solve it, well, we're just going to raise taxes. Who's going to get affected? We middle-class homeowners are. Because now we the rich and wealthy, right? Everybody look at homeowners as, everybody who owns a home is for some odd reason rich and wealthy. We can afford the higher taxes. But a lot of us is working regular 9-to-5 jobs, living paycheck to paycheck. Over 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And I'll stake my whole year's salary that majority of those people reside in California and probably New York. Right? I'm willing to bet. The two most high tax states around here in this country. So that really mind boggles me, but yet cats want to still support this guy. It's ridiculous.
Income tax for the fourth quarter of last year, the revenue was down by $1 billion under projection. That does not bode well for these numbers adjusting in a positive way, but rather heading in the direction of being in a $100 billion deficit by the time we get the May revised numbers reflecting income from 2023. If you dig deep, you've already seen many references to the budget proposal from the governor's office as including a number of gimmicks, and chief among them is taking the $30 to $40 billion worth of EDD fraud, employment development fraud from the COVID situation, and burying it in the budget. It's not part of the deficit. It's offset by a proposed increase on small businesses. This isn't going to help us. We need to increase our revenue. We need to get people to stay here. So if you add in the $300 billion that we've received in COVID loans and needing to repay that, you're looking at a potential of close to $500 billion in debt for California. Now, we've also don't have a very good bond rating here, which means that our debt is costing us more money.
Okay, let's see.
Were that he's leaving us with an increased debt while he's out of state pursuing presidential ambitions. I think that he needs to stay here, fix the problems. He's certainly...
I said that too. See? So how he's doing, like I said, he's over here leaving us with the bag. while he's going over here touting, leaving the state touting, like I said, just trying to pursue presidential ambitions, dick riding Joe Biden and Auntie Cam right now.
Seems to be capable of fixing problems of a very large magnitude, like reopening the 10 freeway in 10 days or cleaning up San Francisco for 3 days, within 3 days. He had executive power for quite some time. I think he needs to focus on the problems he's created here. And he can blame, and already today, he's blamed those problems on other people, that they weren't his responsibility. Well, he's the chief executive. 700,000 illegal immigrants getting health insurance is not something we can afford.
Yeah, that was the most biggest, stupidest thing ever. And if Cass really don't get motivated to recall him for that, I don't know what the hell is. We are in a $73 billion deficit, and yet you over here allocating free health care and all this stuff for illegals that the state, that us as taxpayers is picking up that tab. How are we going to pick up that tab? We're in a $73 billion deficit. Why is the state allowing this governor to do something like that when we ain't got the money? We're in a deficit. We broke. Come on, man. Like, you can't make this stuff up. This is stupidity. This is stupidity. And, you know, it's funny because I got a colleague that, you know, she posted her, I guess, who she's voting for on Instagram. And, you know, she got Joe Biden up there as the president. I'm looking at her shit. She got all Democrats circled in that she's voting for. And I'm like, people like her. And then she got the nerve to put a caption, "Oh, I'm voting for people who are going to really solve the problem and really have come up with solutions to solve the problem." Oh, look, I said, yep. Sadly, this is California. I said stupidity. The people that are solving the problems. You know what's so crazy? As much as I don't like Stockton, as much as I really don't like Stockton, and Sacramento to a certain extent, this is the Valley period, you know, I ain't gonna get into that, but, you know, as much as I don't like those areas, Stockton is run by a Republican mayor. Black dude, too. Crazy. I was like, oh, shit. All right. City council members, some of them, they're Democrats. Some of them, Republicans. Some of them, where I reside, in my area, are independent. Which means I'm an independent. And when it comes to the normal issues, right? Crime, homelessness, stuff for the kids, the youth, the streets. Stockton really ain't that bad. Now let's compare Stockton to, like, you know, what's going on in more Democrat-ran cities like Oakland and Frisco. I mean, pretty much just the Bay Area, right? Stockton is actually being ran a lot better. They cracking down on these side shows where these suburb kids want to act like I said, want to act like us real hood cats, you know, how we was doing in the Bay. They want to try to do like us. They want to be copycats, you know what I'm saying? Man, Stockton wasn't playing. Stockton shut it down so fast, got these cats wrangled up, got their cars took. They over here, man, oh my God, how am I going to make it to work? That's your problem. The sheriff said that sound like a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Now all of a sudden you got to get to work. Now all of a sudden you crying and complaining because you want your car back. No, partner. It's called accountability, partner. You know what I'm saying? Gonna make them think twice. They probably ain't gonna never do it again. And that's the point. That's the point that this city, this mayor, the sheriff, that they're trying to make. When you come out here and want to do stupid stuff, you're gonna be held accountable. This ain't Oakland. This ain't Frisco. This ain't none of them. We ain't on that type of timing. You know what I'm saying? I think in Sacramento, they did the same thing. They was over there doing their thing out there in Sac too. They said, man, we on a whole different timing out here. What y'all thought this was? And this is why you don't see as much go on like that. I'm like, this is why I see there's not a whole lot that going. Granted, there's some stuff here and there, you know what I'm saying, that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, they got, you know, when it comes to, because once again, it's a California law thing. It's not just varies by city or by county. But, you know, you got cats that, you know, they still over here, you know, property, you know, your property, you should, we can't protect our property, right? We can only use lethal force or pull out guns and stuff on these goofies if it's like a life-threatening situation. But if somebody over here trying to break in my house or break in my car, I can't whip out and put one up in them. I'm subject to go to jail because that's the California law, right? But I'm like, damn, overall, Stockton is really pretty much running and performing phenomenally. And Sacramento, Sacramento's a lot of business growth. It's a lot of people. It's like I said, as much as I hate Sacramento and such as I'm like, Sacramento is thriving. I will give Sacramento its props. But once again, that's due to local government. West Sac, I think West Sac had a black mayor. West Sac was doing his thing too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's growing, it's thriving. I'm seeing new businesses popping up. You know, me and my girl, we went to a restaurant over there by the Golden One Center where the Sacramento Queens play. And you know, it was cool. Everybody was out there vibing, thriving. I guess it was a game, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even though they won, but I was like, man, nobody worry about no Sacramento Queens game. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody was out there, you know, had their jerseys on, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. Hotel, everybody coming in there on business. It was thriving. It was cool. You ain't had to worry about no goofiness, none of that stuff around that area. It was thriving. And I'm like, dang, these areas are on the up and up. What's going on? Why? But like I said, I look at who's running it. I said, now ain't that very odd? I say, but see, you got people who still want to vote one way, vote for the same, and that's the reason why those areas is going to shit. And other areas, like out here in the Valley, it's pretty much on the up and up. Now, the Valley do have a situation, because once again, where I feel the Valley messed up is they want to open up Section 8 housing and all these, you know, housing vouchers and programs and all this stuff. And I feel they did it to attract people from the Bay Area, right? Because, you know, how else, I mean, you know, you got a area that thrived on agriculture, right? This is how towns like Stockton, all the way down to like Modesto, Livingston, all the way down Fresno, right? We can go down that whole Valley corridor before we get to Bakersfield, because Bakersfield thrives mostly on the oil. But, you know, Fresno all the way up here, it was pretty much agriculture, right? So now that that's kind of, you know, dying down, or they kind of coming up with ways that they can increase production for crops and maybe not need as much land, right? They can go ahead and lease some of this land out or sell it, you know, to some developers to be able to build housing and this and that, you know, kind of grow the city a little bit, right? And they open it up to Section 8, you know, housing and all this stuff for some odd reason, thinking, I guess, they was going to attract, I guess, good people from the Bay Area, right? I don't know. Like, they was going to attract people that was going to be working, coming out here, want to build businesses and thrive and do this, do that, and grow the city. But they attracted the bums. They attracted the goofies. They attracted all the cats when the Bay Area was getting too expensive. And they over here, now all of a sudden, them Section 8 vouchers ain't working. All them cats that was over here committing all the crimes and doing all this and doing all that, they start moving to the Valley. They start moving to the suburbs, right? And Stockton and, you know, Sacramento, they welcomed them in, and crime shot up even more in the area. But I appreciate them for starting to crack down on it, because now they like, hey, look, yeah, we ain't rocking with this, man. We cracking down on y'all. We ain't got time for this. We ain't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Valley. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as much as I can't stand the Valley, I do see some things that y'all are doing that are right, that are going in the right direction. And for overall, for the most part, it's actually showing something real positive. You know what I'm saying? The results from the actions that are taken is on the up and up. So let's go ahead and move on. We'll see how this is going to go down for Gavin. But speaking about Gavin, we have Yukmouth. Y'all don't know who Yukmouth is. That's an artist. He's from the town. You know,
and then it's going to be an opportunity for people to continue to make.
Right. He got his own show. Shout out to him, Yukmouth TV. And he was over here pretty much with Anton Daniels, and they was talking about Gavin Newsom, right? And had some other cat on here that was over here, you know, talk about why they rock with Gavin, right? So I kind of want to show this a little bit. I'm going to kind of go backtrack because, like I said, I'm not going to show y'all the whole thing. If y'all want to go watch the whole thing, the whole stream, head to Yukmouth TV and check it out. But I'm just going to, you know, pick apart the spot that I want to highlight. So here it is. Let me see if I can get it to where I need to get it to. All right, let's check it out.
America. But now everybody is fucking, they going to catch the wave 15 years from now. Then they going to want to move here when everybody is already priced out.
Hey, yo, let me let. I know you're on a good one, but Detroit was our first Atlanta. When you call it Atlanta, Black Hollywood, Detroit was Motown. That was our first Atlanta. Detroit was. Continue, my brother.
And it's the same thing that's going to happen to a lot of these other cities. When you see what's happening in Oakland, I believe that what's happening in Oakland is intentional. I think what's going to happen is it's going to evolve, and over a period of decades, it's going to become the happening place again. And then it's going to be an opportunity for people to continue to make a whole bunch of money once they re-gentrify it again. And because we always catch the wave late, we are Me Too people. We are Me Too ass people. We always want to bandwagon ass when it's too late. We not the ones that reinvest into it and control the communities. When it's an opportunity for us to do so, we catch the shit late. So it's hard for me to feel sorry for people that's voluntarily ignorant. I can't sit here and say, well, why are they doing this? When I understand why they're doing it, I have the opportunity to do it too. Our libraries is fucking empty, but the clubs is full. The libraries is fucking empty, but the clubs is full.
You know why? Because they got you got digital books. You can listen to audio books. You can do the shit on Apple. It's digital now. You know, a lot of stores are closing down. Like you got bookstores closing down. Where I buy books is at the airport.
But again, you speaking out of privilege. The library is free for a motherfucker that ain't got no money.
Look, let me not to disrespect you, my nigga. Let me get my nigga from the joint, man. And my nigga locked up in the pen, Mike Ascari, man. Mike Ascari, welcome to the stage, my brother.
That's how crazy our prison system has gotten out here in California is motherfuckers could be in jail and tune in live on a stream in jail. That's how crazy our prison system is out here in California, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. You can tune in live. Man, you can create your own content from live in jail if you want to.
Salute back. Hey, bro. Hey, both of y'all cooking, bro. I'm really enjoying, man, with y'all on. You doing your thing this morning, bro. And that wisdom, bro, was just kicking, man. I'm really enjoying listening to it because he's speaking a lot of facts too. So,
salute to you, big dog.
About the Oakland thing, the Oakland situation. I think they I think about the whole California, bro. I think they try and clear this motherfucker out.
Yeah.
Period. Only the rich could survive. And they letting all this purge go down. They letting the laws go down where you can steal $2,000 worth of shit. Niggas just going in stores and just snatching shit and walking out. Nobody doing nothing. I think it's a national purge. It's shutting down the stores. It's shutting down the property. Fucking property value was up. Houses that used to cost $400,000 is $900,000 right now. Shit that went up overnight. You know what I mean? Rent is like $4,000. Like in in the hood, nigga. 4,000, 3,000 in the hood when it used to be 1,500. So they raising it up so high that they trying to move out the fucking poor, my nigga, and move.
I mean, that's kind of like what I was saying earlier with Stockton, right? Like, things is getting crazy in the Bay, so what they hey, man, y'all come out here. But y'all attracting, look at who y'all attracting. Y'all attracting, the suburbs is now, the suburbs is going to be the new ghetto. Because this is where everybody moving, right? And let's say back in the day, cats wasn't even trying to move out here, right? This was, oh my God, the racist white people did. It was racist out there, all this stuff. Now they out here. And the rich is taking back the cities. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Rich. Same with the Bay Area. They trying to clear out Frisco. They want that to be Silicon City, my nigga, period. They clearing out all the bad niggas. You know what I mean? The niggas can't afford to be there. You're going to be a bum in a tent, or you can't afford to be there, nigga. You're moving to Atlanta. You're moving to motherfucking Vegas. You're moving to Houston, nigga. And that's what niggas been doing, period. Same
but y'all love Gavin Newsom, right?
Hey, fuck Gavin Newsom. I
love him. Californians love Gav, bro.
I don't. You talk to a nigga that
I'm gonna tell you why I got a lot of. I'm gonna tell you why I got a lot of love for him, because he's
see what I'm saying?
Kicking up. Hold on, bro. Look, first of all, I got a better incentive than either one of y'all, bro. That nigga let niggas out of prison, my nigga. He giving niggas chances, my nigga, who had no chance to get. I'm one of the.
This is a nigga that's locked up in jail. And he's talking about how I'm rocking with Gavin. I fuck with Gavin because he's letting niggas out of jail. He's the reason why. Matter of fact, he not only just that, you know, he probably not gonna say this, but I'm just saying because this is how a lot of other niggas is thinking too. Not only is he letting niggas out of jail, he making it damn near impossible for niggas to go to jail if they commit, let's say, even the same crime over. It's impossible for niggas to go to jail. And see, I'm gonna let it play, then I'm gonna give my reaction in a minute.
Of this nigga continue with Jerry Brown started back off doing, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us getting out because of a lot of shit that he's signing off on that most of them governors that came before him wouldn't do. It's a lot of dudes is getting out right now behind it. So on that.
And see, the issue, just real quick, I gotta add this. See, the issue, people keep thinking the reason why that they're letting people out is, oh, it's like some type of noble cause, right? Oh, you know, like you said, oh, we letting people out, giving them second chances and all this stuff. See, y'all don't understand the reason why that they letting people out. Y'all got to understand, California has banned and outlawed private prisons, right? Every prison in California is state controlled and operated, right? So just like how we talking about how the state's in a $73 billion deficit. What are ways? This is an example of another way. Hey, how can we reduce our prison, the costs to run and operate these prisons? Let's start closing some of these prisons down. Let's start closing some of these juvenile centers down, right? Because this is expenses that we can see that, you know, we can save on this, right? Let's change the laws around to where people that ain't gonna go to jail for this, for that, right? Let's raise the threshold to $950 worth of stuff. They can steal up to $950 worth of stuff and ain't got to worry about going to jail, right? This is stuff that they was doing that ballooned into the reason why we have so much crime and stuff right now. But they did it. They didn't do this as some type of noble cause like he's trying to insinuate or say. It's more so because they're trying to slash the budget. They're trying to save money elsewhere. And they're looking at cutting prison costs, cutting the amount of prisons that California has to be able to save on the budget. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
But they can't tell us that. Of course they can't tell us that. Hey, y'all, we gonna, change. We trying to close prisons down and stuff like that. So, we got to kind of change the laws and how we rule on these laws to make sure we can't hold people accountable for doing crimes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We can't just flat out tell y'all. So we got to act like, hey, man, we actually going to try to, really let some people out and do this, do that, make it. They conjured up a whole reasoning, noble reasoning of why that they did this. And people like him are just falling for the okie doke and so, hey, I don't care now. I'm trying to get out, right? But let's tap in some more.
Anything else he doing, I don't care about. I don't care for none of that other shit. But when it comes to letting motherfuckers out, he letting us up out of here, and a lot of us didn't have no chance to get out, my nigga.
See what I'm saying? Yep.
So
all they gotta do is dangle a couple carrots in front of us, and it's
dangle a couple carrots, nigga. Hey, bro, you come sit behind these walls for half of your life, my nigga, and talk about that some carrots. The hell you mean?
That's your fault though. What you mean? Come sit behind these walls. So basically, y'all could do the crime, but then when it come to doing the time, y'all all of a sudden, woe is me. Woe is me, huh?
That's a couple of.
It's called accountability, motherfucker. It's your fault why you in them walls. It ain't, and you feel me? It's your fault.
He letting a lot of niggas up out of here. That was that nigga that bro. I was facing 147 year to life sentence. You talking about a couple of carrots, my nigga?
Yeah, because
really?
Listen. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Listen, you talking to a dude that truly don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about.
Okay. Well, we on two different coins of that thing, bro.
Most of y'all deserve to be in there, so don't sit here and tell me that I'm supposed to feel some type of way. No, nigga, I'm not. Hold on. Let me.
I can't. It's not emotional. It's not a conversation for me and you to have, bro, because it ain't for me to say who belongs and who don't in here when you got a fucking government, man, that kill niggas for more pettier reasons and to lock me and you up for the same bullshit, get niggas life sentence for the same bullshit they kill people for. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, look, I don't expect you to have no feelings for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying it ain't for me.
Get me to fuck up the entire state just because
I don't. Okay. Well, you ain't. Well, you're not out here though, bro. So your opinion don't count.
I don't.
What you think about that?
It doesn't. Oh no, my opinion does count because y'all the ones that's fucking up the entire country. Don't you see that everybody that's leaving California?
Who is y'all?
Wait. The people like you that support Gavin Newsom. Listen. People from California don't even want to fucking be in California. But what they then doing? Why you think that Texas is saying don't fuck up our state? They say they saying stay in fucking California. Then niggas in people in Texas and Florida is saying why y'all moving here and turning our city and turning our state into where y'all fucking ran away from because y'all ruined your own.
Bro cooking. I just gotta say, bro cooking. That's what I'm saying. This right here is the exact problem. It's the exact problem. You looking for some kind of sympathy, or you trying to be now that you locked up? Oh man, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't fair, right? It's the hard truth. Some of y'all deserve to be in there. It's motherfuckers serving 104 year to life sentences. Well, why? What did they do? What did they do? What did they do? If they done something like kill somebody, you don't know what that person did. They could have killed and raped a little girl. They could have killed somebody else, period. They could have killed multiple people. If for some odd reason, just because they went to jail and now they got to be held accountable for their situations, now they had time to think about it and say, damn, I messed up. Oh my God, I'm here in jail. This is cruel and unusual punishment for me. Woe is me. Nobody give a damn about you, man. What about the person that you killed? What about, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, woe is me because you got to be held accountable for your actions. How I feel, it should be life for a life. Oh, you want to go out here, want to kill people, do this and do that stupid stuff? You shouldn't get no 10 years. Somebody's life, getting their life took ain't worth somebody serving 8 to 10 years in jail. All depending on the situation. Right now, if it's, defense or, it was you defending yourself, whatever, yada, yada, right? Because my uncle did time in jail, right? But it was more so the dude shot him, he went and retaliated, right? And ended up killing dude, right? It all depends on the situation, right? If it's that kind of situation, then hey, you know what I'm saying? But if it's like you just out here on some whole different timing, you just like the illegal immigrant that killed that little girl, if you just on that kind of timing, where you just out here just killing people just for the fuck of it, bro, you deserve to get the chair, ask me. And fuck a lethal ejection trying to put him down and, make it comfortable as possible. Hickman, get that motherfucker the electric chair. Fry his ass. Fry him. Make it cruel and unusual as possible. Make his goddamn eyes pop out his socket and make his family watch that shit. I don't care. That's what it should be. You know what I'm saying? But cats want to come up with every little excuse for why these goofies is in prison, because now all of a sudden it's woe is me. Now all of a sudden you being held accountable. But maybe some of y'all deserve to be in prison. Maybe that's the only reason why some of y'all, I guess for y'all to kind of understand that what y'all did was bad. So let's ask a real question. Let's talk about something for real. Is prisons really serving what it's supposed to serve, right? Is prisons doing really what it's supposed to do? If it's allowing somebody to go up in the jail and sit down and really think about the consequences, really think about their actions and think about how bad they did, right? So that way they can kind of really like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm in these walls, I really realize that I messed up, right? When it comes to those cats like that, hey, y'all deserve maybe, okay, y'all had time to think about it. You still got to serve a good amount of time. But, okay, you guys is turning your life around. You kind of had time to think about it. You had time to grow. And you like, man, okay, what I did was bad. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out here and really try to, change my ways, change my mindset, change my mentality, right? Those cats like that, hey, I understand it. I understand offering a pathway to freedom for those kind of cats. But that's not every cat. Everybody that's in jail don't deserve to get that. Because, even out here, we see people that do get caught with robberies and killings and shootings and stuff like that. They go to jail, get bailed out the very next day, and what they do, they go right back out and do the same thing again. Cats like that, you belong in jail. If you got a long rap sheet where you constantly getting caught up by the law because you doing this, you constantly going to jail for the same stuff and getting let out again, you deserve to be up in there, bro. You deserve to be up in there. Just go ahead and stay up in there, because obviously you ain't learned your lesson yet. Those couple months you spent in jail, or let's say you spent a year in jail, obviously that wasn't enough time for you, because you're still coming back out here doing the same stuff. Come on. But I'm gonna go ahead and tune some more into this, and then we gonna move on in a minute.
So listen, if you
said Gavin Newsom did it, not us.
No, it's the people like him that support it. Because
you sound like him. You don't know. First of all, I ain't voted for near one of these motherfuckers, nigga.
It don't matter. So nigga, you speaking a narrative, and you got a voice, and you influence the people that's around you.
Can't even, bro. Prisoners can't even vote.
It don't matter, Yuck. It's the mindset.
Bro, use a time, bro.
You missing what I'm saying? He's a reflection. His narrative is a reflection of how people in the
that you agree with Trump do. I don't agree with shit that Gavin Newsom do, but him letting out prisoners, that's when I agree with. Period. So I'm just landing on that. Period. I don't agree with that.
I don't disagree with the idea that he's letting out prisoners.
And that's the only thing that I see. I don't know. I don't care about the politics, because I go on effects. Whoever's in office, my people that's being suffer for the same fucking reasons, regardless of what faces in the damn office. You know what I mean? So I go on to one thing that I saw, that I have saw, You know what I'm saying? But I've been on a line with motherfuckers that I know earned that other shot and they finally got it, bro. That's the part I'm on. All that other shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not an endorser of none of that other shit, bro.
Don't you realize
Because I don't see the effects on that.
Half of the policies of the person that you support
like
is one of the reasons why you in there in the first place is because the people that ultimately end up there or the people that even get released, they wind up reoffending because you don't have no
I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm talking about niggas who spend most of their life.
Hear me out.
You talking about these short-term offenders, my nigga, that ain't spent years of their life rehabilitating themselves, making real changes. Most people,
you're not asking yourself the question why they ended up there in the first place.
First of all, okay, why did he leave then? Since you know so much, why?
That you voting them in for is the policies that landed you in there because you don't have the opportunities. Your schools is fucked up. And instead of them funding your schools, they continue to fund the prisons. And so it would be much more productive on a return on investment perspective for them to incentivize you to go into science, technology, information in order to fix your communities than it is as far as them getting a return on investment as far as you going into prison. So in order for them to do that, they got to continue to play on your emotions because they know that you're going to think on an individual level instead of collectively. And on an individual level, you like the fact that Kodak Black got out of prison. You like the fact that Lil Wayne got out of prison. So they play on that shit and they put it in front of your face because they know you're not going to read the policies that ultimately will make your schools better. They know that you're not going to understand the millages. You don't know who your fucking city councilman is, but you know who the latest rapper that dropped the mixtape, though. You don't know who your treasurer is. You don't know who the person that represents you in your community, but you know who the motherfucker is that's dropping all of the bombs that's happening over in Ukraine. We don't look at the policy that individually help us and collectively keep us out of prison in the first place that replaces the prison pipeline. But instead, we get emotional and we vote for the shit that ultimately is going to land your children in prison in the first place. We got to stop thinking like that shit. It ain't about whether or not he letting you out now. It's about how it's going to affect the kids that come in the future. The one thing that civil rights leaders had back in the day was that they was willing to die for the people that came after them. They didn't think about themselves. It wasn't about them. It wasn't about me. It was about, am I going to make the decision whether I'm going to go to school, whether I'm going to protest, whether I'm a freedom rider, whether I'm going to do this, whether I'm going to do that. They was okay. Man, listen, you know why I don't give a fuck about why people think about me? Because they didn't, and I'm not comparing myself to him, but they didn't like any of the civil rights leaders back then until after they died. They didn't fuck with Martin Luther King. They didn't fuck with Malcolm X.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. Black people hated Martin Luther King when he, bro, listen.
He finna cook. Hey, he finna cook on that one. But just to kind of, wrap up, homeboy that's in prison, which, like I said, I'm just still just crazy how niggas could just literally tap in on a live while in prison. That's just wild. But when you got a lot of cats, Anton, he's speaking facts, but see, and this is why I appreciate him, because see, this whole discussion right here, when you got motherfuckers that's on a different mindset, two black people that's on different mindsets, you got one that want to still be on that nigga street thug mindset, and you got someone that's being on that real black, being above that mindset, you know what I'm saying? This is the kind of situation that is needed. But see, when you got cats like this cat that's in jail, that's, once again, he's more talking from an emotional standpoint, being hot-headed, oh man, fuck that shit, bro, dude, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why the conversations like this can't happen especially with us black people face to face, because you get them hot-headed cats who, when they wrong, or or maybe he trying to stand on what he gonna stand on, whether he right or wrong, he gonna stand on it. This is always, it's gonna end up in a real confrontation or a real conflict. You know what I'm saying? Because cats just can't control their emotions, and that's why they in jail. That's why they in jail. You feel me? When it comes to something like prison reform and stuff like that, somebody who's able to be well more disciplined, especially with their emotions, and not react because, nigga, you know who I am, man. And you know who you talking to, man. You better put some spec on my name, boy. Right? All that goofiness. It's no talking to people like that. It really ain't. It really ain't. You know, but this is a healthy conversation, and it's something that needs to happen. And that's the thing. When you get cats like that, and you're agreeing with certain stuff here and there, like I said, it's all dangling the carrot in front of us. We want to support it. We want to support these goofballs that's out here and act like that all cats shouldn't be locked up for doing what they do. That's making the community how it is. Yukmouth is from the town. And, you know, when it comes to how these cats is how the town done turned into now, it shouldn't be no rocking with these goofballs. It should be no, when stuff like that go on to town, shootings and murders and robberies, it shouldn't be no parading that shit, glorifying and celebrating that shit. Like that's a badge of honor. Like, well, hell, man, you know how the town get down, man. You know how they do. You know how we do out here. Man, all that, you talking all that, you know, a lot of cats talk all that mess, but then let alone, but you don't live in Oakland no more. Hell, you probably don't even go to Oakland no more. You probably don't even think about going back to Oakland like that anymore. Why? Because of, how the city is, but yet you glorify and advocate and support motherfuckers that's turning the city into that. You know what I'm saying? It's one quick one. I wish I could find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because he kind of was cooking on one thing that I really want to highlight, and you know, and then we finna move on from this.
And we don't understand
all races. We need to unify.
We never gonna have unity ever. It's never been unity since the history of this fucking earth being made. It's always been division.
Yes, it has. 9/11.
It's always been division.
9/11.
But how are we gonna come together to do anything when we disagree on everything? And so you gotta get an understanding before you can start.
Time Americans came together. They came brought them together.
I don't.
It wasn't just white people. It was Mexicans. It was all. The leader of the Proud Boys is the Mexican. Well, they pay taxes.
I agree.
They pay taxes. They pay taxes, but they.
But again,
I gotta agree with them on that.
About to be a fucking wrap, bro. Period. We're in a super $1 trillion deficit. This shit is.
Don't understand the game.
But at the end of the day, there wasn't just white people. It was Mexican.
I said we seen the towers get hit with our own eyes too.
Black face money. How many black people you saw in that whole crowd?
I gotta dip, but what I am saying.
And on it, you know what I mean? Tapping.
And that's the only thing that I see. I don't know. I don't care about.
This is that we not getting the benefits. We getting emotion. Listen.
35.
Let me tell you the difference.
That's crazy.
When he started speaking, he took it away from my talking points because he knew I was cooking, and he started speaking from an individual perspective, right? And the reason that is, and you saying what's the difference? The difference is that they understand that they're going to do what's best for the collective. So when they come together and they put their resources together, based off of a collective agenda, not an individual feeling that they have amongst each other, right? Because for me, I'm willing to sacrifice for what's best for my daughter. It's not about me and how I feel. Every decision that I'm going to make, from financial to whether or not I'm going to go over here and do some criminal shit, is based off of who's going to be affected by my decisions. We don't think like that. We think based off of how I feel, when most of the decisions that we make on an individual basis is self-inflicted. It's a self-inflicted wound. Hold on. Yeah. You said when he first spoke,
you're talking about niggas self-inflicted. We talking about a governor pardon niggas and let niggas out. You talking about we self-inflicted?
Yeah, you disagreed with him when he first came up here and said that shit. Now you switched based off of the emotion that he exerted on the live stream. When he first says, "Oh man, Gavin Newsom is cool," you was like, "Oh shit." You felt the same way.
I don't fuck with Gavin. No Frank Ocean. I agree with you. Fuck Gavin Newsom. But for what
you can't have both sides, yo. Which one is it?
My thing is this.
First of all,
what he said that he let niggas out, I agree with that. Like, we don't agree with everything. He don't agree with everything that Trump do. You don't. You got some shit that you agree with Trump do. I don't agree with it.
One of the reasons why you in there in the first place is because the people that ultimately end up there, or the people that even get released, they wind up reoffending because you don't have no based off the policies that they have. I don't have
Damn, I can't find it. Oh well. Anyway, it was one point where he was talking about the reason why the hood is still the hood. He was like, "Look, everybody, y'all know who the robbers is. Y'all know who the shooters is. Y'all know who all these cats is that's destroying the community. But once again, just like I said, y'all be advocating, protesting for these motherfuckers. Y'all be ready to talk about free the guy this, free the guy that. Y'all know the cats is that's messing up y'all communities, and y'all running from it." And that's the thing. Don't run from it. Don't try to move to Florida, move to Texas, and move out of state with that same mentality. You want to advocate for these cats. But these is the reasons why our hoods is the hoods. Like I said, man, we could talk about root causes all we want, but it's really just some BS that's going on in the section right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to move on from that. Like I say, this was a real good cook section, man. Shout out Yukmouth TV. Make sure y'all really go watch that. But I want to move on to Roland Martin goofy self over here. I think I put it in my watch later. Roland Martin over here really doing some softball. Maybe I put it on Empire Builders. Did I put it on Empire Builders? Yeah, maybe I put it on the Empire Builders YouTube. Hold on. So Roland Martin interviewed Tiffany Henyard. If y'all don't know, she's the mayor of Dalton. Here it go. She sat there, you know, she's under scrutiny because she's under investigation for misuse of taxpayer dollars, you know, paying for trips and, you know, campaign contributions and things like that. So she decided to go on Roland Martin. Roland Martin pretty much.
My name is Dr. Deb Sell. And I'm a 61-year-old chiropractor.
Yeah, Roland Martin kind of really pretty much just did what Roland do, right? Ask these softball ass questions. So we finna tap into it some more. Let's chime in and hear how this is finna go.
About a variety of allegations against her. She's got national attention. A lot of critics out there with regards to how she's operated as the mayor of Dalton as well as the supervisor of Thornton Township. One of the issues we talked about was this charity, Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. Here's what I first asked her about the foundation. You have a charity that from the Attorney General's office, as I understand they sent a cease and desist letter to your foundation?
I don't know nothing about that. I'm not crazy. I'm not
You have
deranged.
Tiffany Henyard Cares, your foundation. So the Attorney General's office hasn't reached out to you regarding your foundation?
So I want to set the record straight. I don't have a foundation. I am a supporter of anybody that's struggling with cancer. My mom had breast cancer, and I'm always push anybody that has that. If someone uses my name to push their charity, or if you say this is Tiffany t-shirt, people gonna buy it. Because right now I'm considered what? Clickbait. People make money off of my name by views. So you just say my name.
You say you don't have a foundation.
I do not. And that's why I tell everybody, go do your research. I'm not on anything.
So I see what Roland Martin's finna do. So he pretty much chopped this video up, and I guess he's gonna give the reaction that he may have should have gotten during the live interview versus I guess now, right? Because he didn't press her on none of this stuff. But let's see. I'm curious of how he's finna do right now. Let's see.
Okay. I followed that up a little bit later in the interview with this.
So I'd asked you before we went to the break. I talked about again this charity and the Illinois Attorney General's office. This is from CBS affiliate there says that The accusation comes at the same time the Illinois Attorney General's office told Henyard's charity multiple times in recent months to stop improperly soliciting donations because it had not registered with the state as required by law. And you said that's not your charity.
Correct.
Okay. So were you ever? So there was. So show the video here. 'Cause I'm trying to understand this here. So this is a video of you marching with the charity. So what is this?
So what they're not telling you is we literally walked to Springfield to create a bill to help anybody that suffered from cancer, whether it's the village of Dalton, Thornton Township, and then I increased it to the state of Illinois. And that bill will help people by giving them $10,000. And that's a bill that we actually are initiating, and we're still working on it. When I went through the Republican states, the Republican areas, we didn't have any issue. Everybody was on board because everybody is suffering from cancer or knows someone that passed or is actually going through it. So that was the whole purpose of the walk, to basically bring awareness and bring people together. That's what the whole purpose of it is.
But if you had, so there were folks with signs saying Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. Who was that?
What do you mean? It's everybody. Everybody was there.
No. What I'm saying is, what is the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation? You said it's not affiliated with you at all.
Correct.
Well, what is it?
So someone made up a foundation. They named it after me, and they like my work that I do in the community, and it's called Tiffany Henyard Cares. So we all went.
But they weren't registered. Have you contacted them and told them you can't use my name improperly?
Well, my lawyer's handling a lot of that stuff, so all I can tell you is that I'm not the one on anything. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. So I'm just trying to answer to the.
So you're saying there's a foundation that's not registered, but it has nothing to do with you?
Correct. That's true.
Okay.
That's
so you're not aware of any of the work that they've done, money?
Bro, this is a straight lie. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. But Roland Martin, he really ain't pressing her. He ain't calling BS. He just like, I mean, I guess maybe he's trying to, give her that stern, like, really? Like, so you mean to tell me this is just going on whoop whoops, but it's not with you, huh? Like, I guess she doubling down on it, but this is pure stupidity right here.
They raised anything along those lines?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So she said in the interview that the foundation was not hers. This is from a council meeting.
I'm doing, and I'm really, really big on, that's dear to my heart, is I'm real big on a cancer foundation. I have created Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. And what?
See, so how come you didn't bring this up during when you interviewed her? See, this is what I'm saying. So you want to go ahead and create you a whole nother video, pretty much fact checking and reacting to, but you didn't have none of that. You didn't drill her doing the interview. You didn't drill her doing the interview. Come on, man. But if it was Tucker Carlson, or if it was Trump, or anybody else that you, Vivek Ramaswamy or something, it wouldn't be none of this. You would be drilling them, having all your ducks in a row, but when it comes to her, you just go ahead and letting all this stuff skate by.
Details is helping everybody.
And then want to create another video. You trying to fact check it later on, but you didn't fact check her then and there.
Within the 17 municipalities with services such as well services and resources, such as if you need help paying for chemo, radiation, your medicine, your wigs, your prosthetic, your breast, things of that nature, even helping you in housing. Because I know firsthand how that feels to just not have help when my mom had breast cancer. So I want to make sure that I put that out there to the public and to everybody, that it goes to any 17 municipality. You cannot live in Chicago to benefit from this foundation. It's strictly for people that live in the 17 communities. We are doing a cancer walk October 4th, and how this room was filled. I will hope you guys will come out for that cause. We will start right at Food for Less parking lot, and we will walk west going across the Unity Bridge, and we will walk 15 miles. So anybody that's up for the challenge or that feel they can make it, please show up. You can walk, ride, or drive. And yes, we got bikes, We have motorcycle clubs. We have all kinds of people that is joining us in this movement because you never know when you need this resource as well. So always be about the cause. Last but not least, even though I know we got another meeting, the kids' Halloween dance party will be Sunday, October.
So now I'm confused. In that video, in a council meeting, and I'm about to play the intro again, Mayor Henyard says, I have created a foundation. Press play.
Doing, and I'm really, really big on, that's dear to my heart, is I'm real big on...
Pull it up. Now, when I asked her about this, she said, someone made up a foundation. Okay, someone. Here's the problem. The registered agent of the foundation is a Keith Freeman. Keith Freeman works for the city of Dalton. If you look at the boards of the directors, there are 5 people. Kamal Woods, Pamela Earhart, Carmen Carlisle, 2, Carmen Carlisle, who is listed as an assistant to Mayor Henyard for the city of Dalton. I sent an email to William Moore, who's listed as head of housing for the city of Dalton. So now I'm confused. Then I pull additional information. Cheryl Schranz apparently is a vendor of the city of Dalton, and she has the tow yard contract for the city of Dalton. Again, this is where I'm confused. So, I also sent an email to James Farrell, who is the head of communications for with these questions to the PR staff. Pull it up. I recognize there are questions surrounding my association with the Tiffany Cares Foundation. Allow me to clarify. While the foundation's purpose, my connection stems or operative position. I get that. But here's what I'm trying to understand. The mayor says, I'm not involved in his operation. I have no position. According to the Articles of Incorporation, she's correct. But the 5 people who are involved, 3 of them work for her. Possibly 4.
You have some involvement, ho.
1 person is alleged to be in a romantic relationship. I'm trying to confirm or deny. 1 of the 5 is a vendor with the city. So here's a foundation that the state attorney general's office has ordered them to stop accepting funds. But here's part of also the problem. Mayor Henyard participated in a vote that provided money to the foundation. Do we have that video? So that happened. So how do you then say, in a meeting, I have created a foundation, and in the same meeting, you are describing what the foundation is going to do?
It is what it is. Like I said, you get motherfuckers who want to play victim, running the victim Olympics. Look,
Is Tiffany Henry doing something different than, you know, what we see politicians do, especially white ones or Mexican ones, whatever? No. She's doing exactly so. But see, the issue that I hate, especially with a lot of black politicians, is they go with that excuse, well, hell, white people do it, so why shouldn't I? Right? It's never on the more so issue of, hey, this is wrong, elect me, and I'm going to end it. It's more so, well, hell, it's wrong for the white folks to do it, and you know what, since they doing it, elect me so I can do it. It's never about solving the issues. It's about, oh, well, hell, if that's what they doing, well, hell, shit, instead of beating them, I'd rather join them. Let me go ahead and play that game too. That's what she doing. That's what she did. She running the game. She running the game. She playing the game. That's it. She playing the game. She got caught up. And that's the thing. You too busy being flamboyant and being out there, you know. And I guess her reasons, well, hey, I just want to meet the people where they are. Nah. There's a certain order, there's a certain etiquette when it comes to upholding office, you know, government office and stuff like that. And that's something that needs to be, I guess, remain in place. If you want to be on your city girl hype, your city girl attitude, BS, go be that for the streets. But when it comes to government offices holding positions, it needs to be some kind of etiquette going on. And she's making the mistakes and she doesn't want to be held accountable. And she's trying to get to the Pacifics. I understand she's probably been, you know, she got her lawyers that's over here grooming her, you know, to stick to the Pacifics, right? Because she's basically, well, hey, even though my name's not on any of the paperwork, right? That means I, based on the paperwork, have no involvement in this foundation. But once again, you over here talking about, I created this foundation, I did this, I did that. You created it. You are involved in some kind of way, but you just, you know, it's almost like me. If I create a business, but then I'm going to have all my partners say, look, bro, I'm going to create this business, but I want you to run it. Right? It's still me. You know, I'm going to create Wayne Enterprises, and it's going to be ran by y'all. But, you know, I'm the one that created it. So, look, this is what it's going to do. But, look, man, you going to file for articles of corporation. You going to file for this. You going to file for that. You going to get an registered agent on board to file all the paperwork. Boom, boom. Right? Excuse me. It's the same stuff. Like I said, this girl, man, she it's so sad. It's so sad. Like I said, it's people is crashing out for the stupidest stuff. You crashing out for the stupidest stuff, and instead of you walking back, apologizing, saying my bad, like I said, people just don't want to be held accountable. That's the problem with society. Period. People just don't want to be held accountable. They feel entitled. They feel like they should just do whatever the hell they want and screw everybody else. Everybody got this F the world mentality. Screw everybody else. Who cares? I'm going to do me. And then when it comes time for you to pay the piper, you know, and be accountable and suffer the consequences. Now all of a sudden you don't want to suffer the consequences. Now all of a sudden, oh, woe is me. It's not right. I'm being a victim. I'm a target. I'm this. I'm that. It's goofball stuff. I swear to God, it's goofball, goofiness going around. But that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it right there, man. Get y'all back to y'all day, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, man, please like, subscribe, man. Hit that like button, man, if y'all feeling the content, if y'all was feeling today. I really did like that Yukmouth shit. I swear to God. I'm going to deep dive into that some more because I really feel like I think I might start doing stuff like that. Some of these rappers, some of these cats that we look up to, I mean, y'all see I did the one about Richie Rich and stuff, you know. I'm gonna start, you know what I'm saying, checking some of these celebrities and some of these rappers, especially those that's out here from the Bay, from the section, because a lot of cats gotta realize, especially a lot of these rap cats gotta realize, man, a lot of the reason why the hood is because of stuff that y'all glorified and idolized. You feel me? And let alone some of the stuff that y'all done did. Some of y'all, you know, we understand we got some fake, you know, street rappers in the game, but some of y'all that wasn't, that was really active in the streets too, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all hand in this too. And y'all should be held accountable too. You feel me? So I think I might do a whole deep dive into stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be for sure in the next one. But like I said, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, man. Like I said, if y'all was feeling the music, man, please stream me Vicious via all digital platforms. Check out the projects that I got dropped. Might be dropping a new single pretty soon too. I might stream my new single on the next one, man. So y'all can go ahead and check that out. And you know, give me y'all feedback for sure. Make sure y'all go cop the merch, realriskmanllc.com, and cop that merch, get that merch, support your boy. And as well as subscribe to the Empire Builders, man. Like I said, man, we getting to the money, man. We getting to it over there. So subscribe to Empire Builders channel. You know, we gonna go ahead and run it up, man. So everybody stay blessed out there. Be safe, be vigilant, be aware of your surroundings, man. Don't get caught slipping with your pants down. Because like I said, it's just a whole lot of goofiness going on around, man. So just stay up, stay aware, get to the money. You know what I'm saying? And just figure out how to be a better you every day. You know what I'm saying? And don't get stuck in your ways, man. Be out there, be open-minded, man. You know what I'm saying? And welcome in a different viewpoint and a different perspective. And even if the truth hurts, you know, and that's the issue too. A lot of cats don't understand, man. Hey, man, the truth hurts, man, but you got to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got to hear the truth about yourselves and accept it. Don't sit to get emotional and get mad and want to attack the person that's telling you the truth about yourself, because you know that's why you're getting emotional, because you know there's a truth to it. You feel me? But you want to fault the person that's telling you the truth about yourself instead of taking some self-accountability and say, damn, okay, this person's right, man. What can I do to, you know what I'm saying, change it, you know? That's something that, you know, like between me and my girl, we do that all the time. You know, sometimes we tell the truth about each other. And instead of us going back and forth, talk about, oh, I don't like how you just hurt my feelings, you know, we acknowledge it and we apologize and we work every day to try to fix it. Boom. Simple. You know, we ain't trying to get no toxic relationship, be having all that toxicity and want to argue, fuss, and fight back and forth. Man, F all that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be prosperous and live happy lives and actually want to enjoy coming home and enjoy the person that we with. You know what I'm saying? So, man, y'all just, man, I'm on a whole different time, and y'all ain't nobody got time for the goofiness, you know, this trash culture we trying to highlight and show. So, just be on that kind of timing, y'all. Once again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I catch